lifestyle. And I'm your host, Gary High Fruit. Here's where I ride all the time. Here's where I filmed yesterday's video. Had a golf course in it. And one of my viewers pointed out an interesting synchronicity between me and Harley here. The video he filmed that same day also had a golf course in it, and it was filmed in Palm Springs, which is just about 20 miles away from where I live. It was up in those mountains. We both filmed similar videos. Oh, and there's more. He was climbing a mountain, and I joked about climbing a mountain because it fit my video's theme. Okay, there's a lot I want to cover, but I can't do it all in this video. I want to keep this video short because in 5 hours Dr. Oz is doing a show on the keto diet. I'm expecting the worst. I'm going to make a video. The timing of that video is important. I met Harley Freelee, Angie, and Ryan at the Veg Fest May 1st, but it just wasn't a place to have a conversation. It was basically for fans to meet. A couple days before the fest, Harley made a video talking about it. He said, if you have questions, write them down. That's a good idea. Matter of fact, 2 days earlier, I started to write down things I wanted to say. I printed them out, 2 pieces of paper. I had some questions that have never been asked to them before. It would have been great to ask them in person instead of just on the internet. A few days after the festival, the 4 of them got together, saw a video on that, and it was mentioned that they shared some YouTube tips with each other. Now that would have been a good meeting for me to be at, because I think I know more than just about anybody else about how to get popular on YouTube and how YouTube works. And that's because I've spent the last 2 years trying to get popular and studying about it. Most people who've gotten popular, they don't have to do the studying. Most of the time, popularity just happens to people. And also, YouTube was much easier back then. Things are completely different on YouTube than they were 5 years ago. For one thing, it's super crowded. Another thing, it's crowded with basic bitch videos and entertainment and just crap. I guess it's a good time to bring up Tana. I'm going to bring her up later. But I was watching, I finally watched some of her videos, and I wasn't being biased when what I saw was crap. Not only is she not mature like her fans were saying, she's real immature. She's not very funny. She's annoying. The sound quality of her videos is real bad. Makes you wonder how she got popular. So I want to talk with the influential people of the vegan community because I can help them. And I want us all to lift up the entire community. When it comes to helping the world, I believe that it takes a community. I'm going to explain why. Right now it seems like there's 6 or so really popular vegans who are far above everyone else. So when an outsider comes to YouTube to check out the vegan scene there, they do a search. And in that second of the search, YouTube's algorithms come into play and generate the search results. And what's generated in the search results are going to be a mixture of the most popular videos, most popular channels, and it's not even the 6 channels that are most popular. It's usually 2 or 3 of just the same channels repeating all through the first page. Now I have nothing against most of these channels, but one of the problems is that's not enough variety. And for one thing, people are going to get many bad impressions that there's very few vegans on YouTube, that they're mostly just young females. There's been that stereotype all along. Sure, there's some men, and people in our community promoted vegan gains, and it is nice to have somebody with big muscles in the community. But on the one hand, he's only been vegan a short time, didn't get his muscles from veganism, and when Happy Healthy Vegan first promoted him, a lot of people complained. A lot of their fans complained. Why? Well, for instance, when he comes up in a search result now and people go to his channel, the first thing they see is a satanic message Now I know that he's acting, but the average person coming across for the first time isn't going to know that. People tend to believe stuff. Like my video about Freelee going Hollywood, making fun of the rumor of being sarcastic and comedic. People still believed it. So there's a lack of variety. Vegan Gains is going to turn off a lot of people. We got enough to fight outside of our community, like the anti-vegans. But even inside our community, we got to fight the basic bitches and the unnatural bitches. And it takes a community. Now there's a bunch of vegans that are moderately successful. Some of them should not be. Some of these people look bad. I don't want to name names, but all these long beards, man. Meanwhile, I'm here, trying to look decent, trying to sound rational. I've got 22 years vegan experience. I got 300 videos. I get a great thumbs up ratio on those videos, but the views are really low because no one has really promoted me except for Harley. He's the only one that I know of. And now some people want to recruit Tana to be the next big face of veganism. How many Tanas do we need? Getting back to the technical side of YouTube, how it works, how you can get ahead, which is really difficult. Now see, all the stuff I've learned hasn't helped me, but that's because I don't have a platform to stand on. You have to have a certain level of popularity, subscribers and viewers. So I believe that I could help all you guys. I'm talking SEO, audience retention, the ins and outs of it. And there's a ton of ranking algorithms, and they've changed the importance of the top one 3 years ago. One of those is probably what hurt Lifer Generator. He was popular, and then he started going downhill in the last, like say, 3 years. I think I might be the only one who realizes why. So while Tana doesn't do many vegan videos, I've done 300, and they're just sitting there waiting to be viewed. And if you look at my video list, you'll see I actually break some ground. I do things that no one else does. I broke a story. I dispelled a rumor that was going around our community. But most people still believe this rumor. That's one of the reasons I started making videos, because I know I can add to this community and help it. With all my experience, I know better how to get people to go vegan, how to appeal to them. But look at my channel. It looks pretty bad that a vegan channel like this, that's genuine and funny, can't even get 1,000 subs after 3 years. That doesn't look good for veganism. It could take another couple of years me trying to get attention, to get some visibility. But do you really want me to waste another 2 years of time and potential on just trying to get people's attention using clickbait or shark bait, prison bait? It's just a waste of time when I could be helping people now. Look at Swayze. She was kicked out of 30 bananas a day like 3 years or 4 years ago, whatever. And now she's real popular, saying a whole bunch of bullshit, just undermining what we're trying to do. And I've made like 7 videos on her. I've given her a good trashing, but 300 people saw that instead of 3,000, or as many people as she gets. But a lot of these tips should be talked about in private, like they were doing. Because I don't want to put them all on the internet, because then we'd be helping our enemies by telling them the same information we know. Just saying what I'm saying now would make them realize there's something they're probably missing. They'd go and do the studying that they never knew exists. Of course, I'm no harm here with my small view count. But yeah, there's a lot of things even our popular vegans could be doing better. They could start to move up higher. For instance, just one look at Happy Healthy Vegan's homepage tells me that there's some things they don't know about how to get more popular on YouTube, rank higher in the search results. Okay, that's all I have time for now. I got some doctor's ass to kick. Share this video or people won't see it. Thumbs up or thumbs down, but do something and get it going.